Making friendship bracelets provides you with a wide variety of benefits. According to a fashionblog.com, it encourages mindfulness and also encourages new neural pathways, which can ultimately boost your creativity levels. Today, I will be showing you the supplies needed, the steps to making them, and lastly, how it benefits yourself and society. Some general things that you will want to make sure that you have are scissors and string. I'm going to be showing you how to make a bracelet with 3 strings, but when folded, it's actually 6 strings. But I'll be going over that more in the instructions. And not only that, but it's important to have 3 different colors so it's easier to distinguish from one another when you're actually making your bracelet. When you're making it, you want to make sure you have either something heavy to place on top of the knot or tape. And in my example, I'll be using tape. And when also, that what I will go over more in the steps is how to tie the knot. Basically, you'll just fold over and tie a knot at the top. Now I'll begin to go over the steps. One of the first things you want to do is to determine your length of the string. So one way to do it is you're going to place string in one hand and stretch it across the other about arm's length. And you're going to repeat that for all 3 steps, making sure to cut it at the end. Then, like I said earlier, you're going to fold your string in half so that now you will have, and then you're going to tie a knot like this. Then you will want to either place something heavy on it or tie or tape it down. Now I begin to go over the steps, the real steps. So you're going to want to separate all 6 strings so they're not too close to one another. You're going to have 3 on the left and 3 on the right. So it's easier to start with the left 3 strings first, and what you're going to do is you're going to make a forward knot, which is up there. And you're going to take the one that's in the 4 underneath the straight one and pull tightly up. And you're going to do that twice on that string that you're doing it on and the one that's left on the right 3 strings. Then as you head over to the left 3. As you head over to the right 3 strings, you're going to make a backwards knot this time. And the same process, you're going to take the 4 underneath the straight one and pull up tightly. The same process. And you're going to do that for the remaining right string. So now you should have the 2 same color strings in the middle that were once on the outside. And with those strings, you're going to do 1 forward knot and 1 backward knot, as I showed earlier. And it will start to look like this. And I did not finish it, but this is what it will look like as you keep going on. It's a lengthy process, but if you continue going on, it will be worth it. Once you are done with this process and you have it as long as you want, and you can measure it by just putting it around your wrist or your ankle, then once you're done with that, you just cut the strings at the bottom and you can tie it onto your wrist or your ankle. They don't usually come off. Like once you put them on, it's usually a one-time wear, but they can go in the shower, they can get wet, and you can still wear them. So now I will go over even more benefits. According to wellandgood.com, it will help improve your stress and anxiety, improve your focus, help your responses to less impulsive to your strong emotions. Studies have shown that it also builds your self-esteem, your confidence, attention and concentration, and fine motor skills, social skills, and also creativity, as I mentioned earlier. There's a deeper meaning to making these bracelets, though, because if you give them to others, people will be extra appreciative of it because it's handmade. So if you take the time to put in hard work in making them, the recipient of the gift will be extra appreciative. And rather than just buying them at the store where you have to pay money, Yes, you have to pay money to buy strings, but you can make way more bracelets with the amount of string you get at the store than you can with just buying a bracelet at the store for an average of like $2 to $5. Now that you know how to make a friendship bracelet and the benefits that come along with it, I hope that you can I went over the steps needed, the supplies needed, the steps needed, and lastly, I went over the many benefits that come along with making friendship bracelets. Thank you. I forgot